Hey, this is day 2 of your EHAB onboarding to the new platform. So you know the dashboard, you know to start at Get Started. I'm going to go and find and select a project I already have, but you can obviously create a new one if you wish. And we're then going to go down here and we're going to go to the Plan Impact Summary, which is the main EHAB schedule analysis report. So I'm going to click on that. And at the top of the screen, if you remember, there's a configure your report step-by-step guide for every single page. In this case, there are 5 steps. Step 1 is select a site. From here, I can always go and change my site, change my division to a different thing if I want to. Step 2 is always to review the weather rules, because we want to make sure that you're confident in those rules. So you can go ahead, review these again, change them if you think you need to. And remember, you'll have had to unlock this. So there'll be a little unlock button so that you can get this report. Import plan is where you would import a plan. So I'm just going to select one that I've already imported, but you can import an XCR from P6, you can import an ASTA file, an MPP from Microsoft Project as well. And step 4 is to assign the categories in your plan. So when you upload the plan, there will be a little drop down here you can match using activity codes. I've got codes in here that I've then selected. So asphalt is related to TRH1, concrete pavements is related to TRH10. You can also categorize manually. So I can go in and find the work breakdown structure and look through this and say, okay, this is labeled as asphalt, or this is labeled as general excavation. Or you can go in activity by activity. There's also a search function at the top as well, which will allow you to search for specific activity names. Then finally, you go to the simulation section. So if you've changed any rules and you've already run a simulation, then you're going to want to run a new simulation. This will take a few minutes. The longer the plan, the bigger the plan, the longer it will take. But what you then get is results are your end dates at different confidence levels with different numbers of weather days. So if we look at the min, that's the best case scenario, there's 0 weather days. The worst is the max. This has 9 weather days. So the 2 numbers that you see are one that are weather days in actual driving critical paths, which are 9 in total for the maximum. But in the P80, there are 4 weather days in total, but only 3 of those are in the driving path. Although you'll notice that the end date is different. This is probably because the calendar that is used is a 5-day working calendar. So you can usually figure these different days out based on whether you have what types of calendars you have. But bear in mind that the calendars based on your original critical path may be different to those that are eventually the activities that are in the driving path. We also provide a little highlight to where those delays are mostly occurring. So they're mostly occurring at the end of the project, and what are the main weather days, weather types that are driving those delays. So that's a report that you can very, very rapidly get a highly accurate number for the number of weather days that should be included at the end of your plan as your total float from a weather perspective. You can always export this as a PDF, and in some of the other videos we'll show you how you can actually integrate this data back into P6 or into some other software as well. So we'll be running webinars where you can do a walk along exactly like I just showed you. So if you really would like to be able to ask questions live as we go, then sign up for one of those. You can find it on our events page. All right, thanks for listening.